Who's been here before to Capitol Grill? It's an all-time great place. All-time great place. Glad you're here with us. And glad that the folks from the Senior Financial Center would come here to be with us. What we do in the boardroom from WJR is we find people that we think can be helpful to our listeners. Here we are with the father-son team, and I love family businesses. If you listen to me at all, you know that. The father-son team of the Senior Financial Center. By the way, you hear them at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on WJR on Saturdays. They are financial professionals worth listening to. We are all going to learn a lot. First, from Charles Bartman, the owner and founder of Senior Financial Center. He's a financial professional, speaker, author, the host of the radio show, Safer Income for Life. He is David Bartman's father, also a recognized speaker, co-author, and host of Safer Income for Life Radio. And David has helped hundreds of couples. Charles and David, radio show, WJR, right. Safer Income for Life. A lot of radio shows out there, yes, more sir. Than ever before on this same topic. Dad, start with you. What makes your message different?
Well, we look at distribution and accumulation, preservation, in the order of, obviously, if you're in retirement or near retirement, you should have accumulated some assets. But at a point when you get closer to retirement, you should be preserving those assets. And what we find out, we lean towards the more safer side than getting in, like in the ninth inning of the ball game, trying to hit a home run and strike out. Next month will be the 8th consecutive year of a bull run. Does anybody think that it's going to continue to go on for another couple of years? I don't think so. Something's going to happen. So we err on a side of safety, meaning that you accumulate some of your, whatever you've accumulated, you put some of that in preservation mode and then set up some type of lifetime income. When you're in retirement, you need income in retirement.
There's a lot of different topics that we discuss on our show and different ways we help people. A lot of people get closer and closer to retirement and they don't realize that maybe they can retire or maybe they have to work a little bit longer or plan a little bit differently. And, we see a lot of issues with sitting down with clients that, hey, you know what, maybe you need to know when to file for your Social Security. That's a big thing because we find that a lot of people are filing for Social Security at the wrong time because there's ways of maximizing your benefits so that it saves you not only in taxation down the road, because like my father had said, taxes are going to go up, especially with the debt of the nation and being at $20 trillion in debt. They're going to find other ways to tax you. So you have to be prepared for that. So inflation, taxation, interest rate environment. So you want to plan ahead to make sure that you're not running out of money. Like Paul had said, his father lived to 100 years old. And my grandfather just passed away. He was 92. So people are living longer and longer and longer. Okay, so you have to really prepare and do the right thing so that you're putting more money in your pocket and getting more out of your retirement.
Tell me about the book that the two of you have worked on. Did you have big fights, like father-son fights, when you were trying to write this book?
I had a hard time getting him to do it, but
he's got more time on his hands than I do.
Yeah, right. No. I got less time. No, by the way, we're going to, as we advertise, we're going to give you a free book, Safer Income for Life. You can get it at Barnes & Noble. You can get it on Amazon.com. You don't have to go there and pay for it. When you leave today, Teresa will be in the hall and she's giving these books out. And it's Safer Income for Life. And it's everything we talk about on the show. A lot of people we sit down with, and when we look at their statements, I had a gentleman, and this was just a couple of weeks ago, and I'm looking at his portfolio, and he's showing it to me, and I said, well, do you have any safe money? And he said, well, yeah. And he said, where is that? And he points to his money market account. He's got $4.19 in his, so you're going to risk all the rest of your money in the market, whether it goes up or down? He says, well, that's what he told me to do. So, we try to balance that and get a projection where that your accounts are balanced so you're not taking so much risk the closer you get to retirement. You should be protecting your money and putting some of it aside. And again, that book's available to you on the way out.
Who wrote most of it?
He wrote most of it. But
I gotta give it to David. David's struggling with an answer. He did.
No, he put definitely more time in it.
Well, he's got more time doing what he's been doing.
Right. Yeah.